Monday in late June is a pretty quiet weather day today. Anything but.
Yeah, unstable weather. We've seen those thunderstorms, and you mentioned that there were some areas too where we could see possibly some tornadic activity.
Yeah, they actually have a tornado warning not too far to the north and east of Charlotte right now, so we're definitely keeping a close eye on that. You look at our skies over Greensboro. We have had a soggy day, weather impact day, not just today, but every day this week, Monday through Friday. Rain every day, some heavy downpours, thunder and lightning, excessive rain, which means we have a flood threat, and we already have some areas that have had some flooding already today. On average, 3 to 6 inches of rain between now and the end of the week, but there will be locally higher totals in spots. You can see the rain coverage across the area from Tuesday all the way through Saturday. So yes, you will likely have rain. We've got flooding, still a flood advisory up until 7 o'clock for Rockingham and Stokes County. We also have flood watches that have been posted now for the mountains and foothills, as we expect a lot of this rain to be pushed up the mountains. And we're looking at that as a concern through Thursday. So the flood watch is up until 6 p.m. Thursday. High streams, creeks, rivers, high water on roads, swift water moving. Just make sure that you are preparing now. If your property floods and if you're out driving, never drive through, of course, water. We've had heaviest rains right now over Alamance County earlier today. Guilford County had 2+ inches of rain, was under a flash flood warning. We had about 2.5 inches of rain in parts of Alamance. Some 3 to 4 inches of rain has fallen in parts of Rockingham and Stokes County. That's why we do have those advisories that are out. Our heaviest rains right now lifting north in the east and then sort of rotating around and up into the mountains to the west. So we've got some moderate rain over Reidsville as well as Alamance. Pretty quiet from Winston-Salem to Greensboro. Heavy rains being pushed up the mountains from Hillsville all the way back to Sparta. And right now the heaviest is over Wilkesboro. We've got a little bit of lightning with that as well. That concern for a tornado down to the south, Weather Service has said it was kind of weakening a little bit. They've allowed that tornado warning to expire as of 6:15. We're going to still keep a real close eye on this storm, getting some indications that there's a little bit of hail with this right now too. First warning radar is getting a good look at this from our High Point location just to the west, and you can see just a little bit of weak rotation with that storm, and you can also see over the last hour or so how it has kind of weakened there, not as bright showing up there on the screen, but we will definitely keep a close eye on it, folks. Our severe storm threat is not really high today as we go through the evening hours, and it was for wind for most of today, but as far as tornadic activity, not really anticipating a lot of that. Wind damage was across the area in a lot of our triad communities where we did have the warnings. Our tornado probability is low, but the reason we're seeing some of that brief rotation is because our winds at the surface are coming in out of the east and the winds up high are coming in out of the southwest. So anytime you have winds changing with height, you have the possibility of maybe at least a little roll in the atmosphere. So it's definitely something we'll keep a close eye on. We're more concerned about the heavy rain threat along this stationary front. Excessive rainfall forecast for today, also for tomorrow and Wednesday. As we go through the next 24 hours, we're going to have waves of rain. At times there will be lulls. Toward tomorrow morning, I think we're going to have more heavy rain. We might also have a little bit of thunder that will greet you as you head back to work in the morning, and then we'll have off and on downpours throughout the day. So there's really not any way to forecast exactly when that heavy rain is going to be over your head, but we do have it in the forecast. Breezy tomorrow, cooler than normal temperatures that'll be in the 60s and 70s. For the foothills as well as the Piedmont Triad. Mountains looking at temperatures that are only in the 60s. We're in that threat zone for excessive rainfall Tuesday as well as Wednesday. And over the next couple of days, we could easily see a couple more inches of rain. And by the time the week is out, we could see multiple inches of rain. The reason is this area of low pressure is not moving very quickly. It's not just at the surface, but it's also up high through the atmosphere. And you can see that it is just going to kind of sit here, and we'll get little waves of enhancement pushing through our area as we go through each passing day. And eventually, though, by the end of the week, it slowly starts to merge to the east. So I do think we can at least lower the rain chances toward the end of the week, and we'll see that heading into the weekend. And hopefully we can get a brief little bit of sunshine by the end of the week as well.
That would